Okay, so I've made you this monthly supplement calendar, and I hope that this graphic is helpful for you because I'm a visual, so I know a lot of us are, and it helps to see it. So I wanted to explain because our supplementation, we're taking it for a specific reason to heal and helping our body to make the metabolic changes that it needs to make. So that's why we're starting with the adrenal cocktail. So that's number one. So when you see that on your list, that's why it's listed first. So you can see here, I put it into our, okay, so your first week when you start after, you get your protocol and your results, your first week, we start the adrenal cocktail because that contains your sodium and your potassium. And these are two minerals that work synergistically together. So they're cofactors for magnesium. So that's why we start with the sodium and potassium drink, because it helps our body get ready to absorb the magnesium. A lot of us, I know that I talk to, and I'm not saying that's you, but I know a lot of people just supplement magnesium, which is great. Our bodies absolutely need it 100%, but it doesn't mean we're always actually absorbing it or absorbing as much of it that we need. So this adrenal cocktail will help your body to do that. We can also start with the betaine HCl pepsin. That's your hydrochloric acid. A lot of us are very low in digestive enzymes. Our cobalt is very low. So even whether it's high or low, this is going to help you give you support in that area. So you want to take this with your meals. So breakfast, lunch, and dinner. 3 pills is a serving. Just start with one. Make sure your body's okay with everything. There's no race here. Actually, the slower, the better. As I mentioned, we want to give our body the time and the space to make those metabolic changes. We don't want to force it. We don't want to push it. If we push it, it will push back, and it's not going to feel good when it pushes back. If it does, for some reason, you have some kind of a reaction, symptom, let me know. Then we can individualize specifically for you. Okay. So that's your first week, your adrenal cocktail, mid-morning-ish, 10 a.m.-ish. Don't feel like you're stuck to that time. It's the time, 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. are the times our adrenals need the most support. But as long as you're drinking it is really what's most important. And make it work for you. What may work for me may be completely different for you. I used to make, one adrenal cocktail in the morning and then one in the afternoon. And summertime is different for me. It's a little bit of a different schedule. So I'm not home a lot. I just make a big container, like a stainless steel container, and I fill it up. It becomes 2 servings, and I take it with me and I sip on it throughout the day. So again, as long as you're drinking it is really what matters. Your second week is when you add your second adrenal cocktail, because we want to make sure your body's good that first week. You're good to go, that you're ready for that second one. So around 2 p.m., again, mid-afternoon-ish for your second adrenal cocktail. So after 2 weeks, now you're drinking 2 adrenal cocktails. You're taking your HCl if needed. And by your third week, you're ready for your trace mineral drops. So these mineral drops can be added to like a smoothie or a protein shake. You can put them in water, you can put them in juice, you can drip them over your food. Honestly, I don't recommend them in water only because it doesn't taste very good. I learned that the hard way. But whatever, again, works for you. So that's going to be going into your third week. Then there's your magnesium lotion too you can start with as well. This we're going to put on the bottoms of our feet at bedtime. Really relaxing, get you ready for bed. Other places that you can put it are like the back of your knee, where your knee bends, here where your elbow bends in here. Also another place you could put it too. If there's any specific spot or pain that's bothering you, you could put the lotion or magnesium lotion right on it. But on our feet at bedtime is when we start our third week. Going into our fourth week, all is well, as long as, you're feeling good, we're going to incorporate some more magnesium. The MAG SRT, that just stands for slow release technology. That's your magnesium malate form. So this one is a little bit more energizing. So we like to take this in the morning. So you'll have this, again, it's 4 pills as a serving for this one. Start with 1. Make sure your body's okay with that. If your body's okay with that, slowly increase to 2. You could go maybe midweek and have a second one. If you want to just go that whole week with just 1, and then the second week after that, start 2. Again, the slower, the better. plus they'll last you a little longer, okay? There's no rush. Nice and easy. Here we go with these supplements. The Mag Soothe is your magnesium glycinate form. This one is more relaxing. So we take this one, I'd say like 30 to 60 minutes before bed. It's just a powder, a small little scoop of powder. Put that in about 4 ounces of water, mix it up, drink it down. You're good to go. Nice and relaxing before bed. The beef liver. Beef liver will come last. And this is where once everything else is in place and you're feeling good, now let's add in our beef liver. It's going to be your copper, your retinol, everything that's helping you to build up that bioavailable copper so we can get rid of that toxic stuck iron. Anything that I may not have listed that if you do have something different on your protocol, this is like the basic protocol, the basic healing protocol that gets us started with being able to build up that bioavailable copper that we need to be able to push the stored excess iron out of our liver, tissues, and spleen where it doesn't belong back to our red blood cells. So if you have something different in addition to what's on here, like say your emu oil, for example, for your calcium shell, a vitamin C, actually the emu oil, that, let me know if you do have anything different, then we can, individualize for you specifically, especially if you do have any kind of reaction to, let me know so we can individualize for you. And one other thing was the vitamin C, the whole food vitamin C. Depending on how you're doing your adrenal cocktail, if you're taking the adrenal cocktail powder, you do not need to purchase the whole food vitamin C powder. The vitamin C, this whole food vitamin C is very important for helping to build our bioavailable copper too. It's another piece to that puzzle. If you are not using the adrenal cocktail powder, I do highly recommend the whole food vitamin C powder. That can just be put in some water and you can drink that down, or you could put it in your adrenal cocktail and drink that way as well, whichever works best for you. So this is a little layout of your supplementation. So whatever we start, like week 1, we're continuing. So we're starting with our adrenal cocktail. Then the second week, we're having now 2 adrenal cocktails. Now the third week, we're still drinking our 2 adrenal cocktails while incorporating the mineral drops and the magnesium lotion and so on and so on. Everything just compounds on one another, right? We're building on everything. So if you have any questions, please drop it in the chat for me. Let me know. If you have any kind of reaction, please let me know and we can individualize for you that way as well.